I've worked in this position for a little over 3 years. My background, I have a wildlife and fisheries management degree from SDSU. I've also held several invasive positions throughout the western U.S. My first position was actually at SDSU working with invasive carp, and I also did lake trout suppression work in northern Idaho and in Yellowstone National Park, and salmon hatchery work in Alaska. I oversee the watercraft inspection stations across the state. I also oversee our invasive carp work here at South Dakota Game Fish and Parks, and I am the state delegate for several regional panels, Western Regional Panel, Mississippi River Basin Panel, and the Western Invasive Species Cooperative Effort. I'm also in charge of all grant writing and reporting for the state that are related to aquatic invasive species. In order for something to be considered an aquatic invasive species, they have to be non-native to South Dakota and also cause either ecological harm to our native species or to our human users, either recreationally or financially. Here at South Dakota Game Fish and Parks, we really focus on outreach and education. We take several roles with prevention. Our major roles would be our watercraft inspection stations across the state. We have 13 different inspection stations throughout South Dakota. We also work with our state universities on prevention methods with our invasive carp work. We do outreach campaigns through gas station television at 43 different gas stations across the state. We also work with our communications staff to have a social media presence and advocate for clean, drain, dry, best management practices through social media ads and incident experiences. So if boaters are going through an area that are part of an invasive water, they will have this message pinged to their phone to alert them on what they should be doing to minimize the spread of aquatic invasive species. We also have aquatic invasive species signage at our boat ramps. You will see pull all plug signs and then invasive species alert signs if there are any invasive species there. We also paint on stencils on our boat ramps that say plug in, plug out. And then we also have a sign for our pull all plugs so you know when you need to have your plug pulled in your watercraft so you're not in violation. And then if we do have a zebra mussel positive water, we also put up large 4-foot by 8-foot signs to help alert the public that this is an invasive water and we need to make sure that we're staying clean, drain, dry so we're not spreading zebra mussels to other waters. We also do dock inspections in the fall to look for any new infestations of zebra mussels, and we also work with our lake associations and give out citizen monitoring samplers so they can periodically check those monitors throughout the summertime to get a little head start if there is a new positive water that we can alert the public on that. And then during our standard lake surveys, we also do a AIS survey. And we are just looking for any new aquatic invasive plants or invertebrates that may be present in a water body. And then if we do find anything, we alert the public on that and make sure that they know. And we also put that on our South Dakota Least Wanted website so everyone is aware of our current AIS waters. First and foremost, just make sure that you are clean, drain, dry when you're leaving a water body. A quick inspection doesn't take much time, just making sure that you don't have any aquatic vegetation on your boat, you're draining your boat of any water. And if you see one of our watercraft inspection stations, please stop. It is a regulation in South Dakota that you have to stop if you see one. The inspection stations are quick and easy, and we can get you on your way as soon as possible. Report the suspect AIS through our sdleastwanted.sd.gov page. Once on our website, click the interactive map and you will find a citizen monitoring page link on the bottom of the page where you can provide all the information regarding your findings. Please provide a clear photo with something to scale the suspect AIS, GPS lat and long locations, and leave the specimen where the South Dakota Game Fish and Parks official can find when they follow up on the report. You can contact your local Game Fish and Parks office or contact me directly via email at tanner.davis@state.sd.us or call my work phone, and I would be happy to look at your suspect report and follow up if need be.